What is the true nature of an electric field? Is it really a series of invisible arrows shot out from charged particles? According to the energy filament theory, the electric field is not like arrows or lines in the air. Instead, it resembles a whole, stretched-out sheet with textures that form patterns. The charged particles are simply the buttons or triggers that create these patterns in the field. The electric field is the deformed, textured skin that stretches across space. Let's change the imagery. Imagine you have a large leather sofa. When you sit in the middle, you immediately create ripples and stretch marks around your body. The area closest to you becomes tight and dense, while the ripples gradually become softer as you move further away. Now, forget about the arrows drawn to represent electric fields. Instead, think of the charged particles as the person sitting on the sofa, and the electric field as the ripples and textures it causes on the surface. Why do we tend to imagine electric fields as arrows in space? This comes from textbooks that often depict field lines, arrows indicating direction, with spacings to represent field strength. After seeing this for a while, it's easy to think of these lines as floating in empty space. In reality, these lines are closer to a texture map. If you scatter small test charges in the area, they will naturally roll along the textures of the field, like glass beads rolling over a patterned surface. The places with the densest textures, the steepest slopes, will pull the beads towards them. By understanding this, we can also make sense of the strength of the electric field. Near the charged particles, where the texture is tight and dense, the field is the strongest, just like the area closest to where you sat on the sofa. Any small object placed there will be pulled strongly. Farther away, where the texture is shallow and spread out, the effect weakens significantly. Therefore, charged particles are not shooting electric fields in the traditional sense. Instead, they act like the person pressing down on the surface of the energy sea, creating a point of origin where the entire surface's texture is rearranged. The electric field is like this stretched, textured skin that has been altered to show you the path of least resistance, not a collection of isolated arrows. Once you understand this idea, the terms electric field strength, field lines, and electric potential make much more sense. They aren't describing mysterious invisible forces. They're simply telling you how tightly the energy sea's skin is stretched and which direction it's aligned. The field is the overall pattern created by the energy sea's textures, not isolated lines that float in empty space. Now, when you look at the electric field, you can begin to understand it as something much more dynamic and interconnected. Instead of seeing it as an abstract, invisible force, think of it as the overall configuration of energy that guides the movement of particles through space. And as you grasp this concept, you'll start to see how this fundamental understanding of fields transforms our view of the universe. Tap follow, share it on New Physics, Clear Universe.